Thursdays with Matt and Mara. Welcome to another episode of Creatia Conversation, the number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub. I am your host, Mara the Shark, and I am joined today by my co-host, the Warden Matt Ritter, or the
Hey, you did it right
innovator.
this time.
Yes, I did. Or
I'm
the
proud of you.
innovator of podcasts on Pornhub. Yeah.
And you are an agent of chaos and repressed rage, especially today with the way trains and your phone are fucking with you before we got the show started.
And also the weather. It is too
Yeah.
fucking hot. Not
It's
saying a
actually
lot.
cool out here. Like, it was in the 90s, and today it's like a high of 69, and I couldn't be happier.
It is 93 degrees.
Yeah,
here.
fuck that.
You know that chart where it says like what the different seasons are? Well, I guess it's only, I know it says it like in New York, and someone said it's like the second summer. And I was like, are you sure it's not like hell's front porch? Because it feels like I'm standing in the devil's yard.
Chicago has two seasons: construction season and winter. That's about it.
What?
Yeah, that's what we say. We have construction season and winter because all year round it's construction except for during the winter. That's the only time it dies down.
Well, enough about the weather. we have all seasons up here, and it's a lot. But thank y'all for joining us live today. You know you can always catch Creatia Conversation live Monday through Friday. You know, wherever you're watching it now, but you know you can watch it on twitch.tv/Creatia World.
She specifically said, "You got the banners, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got the banners."
And then
I do it all the time to
the
Vince.
banners.
Nope, I do it all the time to Vince.
On twitch.tv/Creatia World. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you also get access to premium subscriptions, which will get you like cool things like emotes that you can, put in the chat. And you also, it's a free one you get every month. It's not like auto resubscribing. You got to do it every month. But take that money out of Jeff Bezos' fucking pockets and give it to your favorite Twitch subscriber, preferably us. But give it to somebody. You can also catch us on YouTube live, which is youtube.com/Creatia World. And we would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. Also like the videos. Oh yeah, like and subscribe. You can also then hit the little bell next to it, and then you'll get notified every time we go live or post something, or do all the notifications. Just do it all. Yeah. And now, of course, you don't have the banner for that up. And then
sorry, I was resubscribing. I was taking your advice and using my free subscription to re-up on Creatia World.
And taking it out of Jeff Bezos' fucking wallet. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
And then, depending on how you're feeling when you watch us, you could also watch us on Pornhub. It's Matt's favorite place for you to subscribe to us, and that's pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. You get Pornhub exclusive stuff on there as well. But you can watch us there if you're not watching live. And then if you want to give us $1 to holla, you can also go to patreon.com/Creatia World. You can get Patreon exclusive content there. You can also get access to this show commercial free. Not today though, or not this time. But let's get into some. What have you been playing and watching, Matt?
Travis. I mean, I am White Travis, but I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately. I kind of got off Diablo. I also got back on Jedi Survivor. Watching a little bit of everything. Heels on Stars. I got all caught up. Got caught up on Ahsoka. We finished Temptation Island. I've been watching some really bad like B horror movies. Yeah. No Taekwon's here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's saying you're pale or I'm tan or maybe both, but
most likely saying I'm pale. That's usually the general consensus. You can't even tell that I went to the beach earlier this week and I got a little bit tanned, but really I've just been told I've gotten a little bit rosier. So
I mean, I am tanner than most white folks. So like if you put me next to my wife, it's ridiculous.
Oh man. What have I been playing? I got The Sims to open, which I think I said last week. But then they did a patch update yesterday and a lot of things updated. So I got a lot of things to update over the weekend. But I've also been watching, I've kind of reverted back to a classic favorite or like my comfort show, SVU.
Okay.
I started at season 1 back when New York still had the death penalty. I always love watching the beginning because it's just like, listening to the the bad guy or the criminal be like, you just want to do this so you can put me in the chair, and I'll be like, what? And then I'd be like, oh right, because you were able to kill rapists back in the day.
Now, if you're interested and want to spread your wings a little bit, I know for a fact that Katie is trying to do an SVU panel for a Patreon show
Yes,
that she wants to do. So I can let her know you'd be interested.
sold.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have to sell me on SVU or
I know I
Lorelai.
don't.
You
I
don't have to sell
remember I specifically remember early on when we first met and we got along so very well. All you would watch are old episodes of SVU or Supernatural. That was it.
Yes. I haven't been able to go back to Supernatural just because its track record is so roller coaster that I'm just like, will I want to watch this season or will I want to skip over it? But then it's like, if I want to be reminded of things, I'd be skipping stuff. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But for my Supernatural things, I've been watching Vampire Diaries.
Very nice.
But that's about it. Oh, I've
I
been
tried watching the
watching.
new season of Riverdale and I was not feeling it. I got like 2 or 3 episodes in and I said, fuck this and shut it off.
I want to finish Riverdale, but I'm still a couple seasons behind, I believe. I'm still. Um,
I'm just going to assume he means the show. Something happened with the show and his cousin got arrested because of it, not anything else.
yeah, we're
Yep.
we're not gonna
Damn
talk
that show.
about that. What was I saying?
Riverdale. You wanted to finish Riverdale.
Oh yeah, like I'm still at the time period where they were honoring Luke Perry.
Okay.
Yeah, like his dad, like Archie's dad just passed, is where I
You got
left off
ways to
at.
go.
Yeah, and I heard it's gotten even weirder since then. So,
Oh, yeah.
but I'll eventually finish it with the strikes going on, and I won't really be getting new of anything except for Loki and what is coming, Rick and Morty, because we're gonna talk about that today. I was like, what?
Yep.
What am I trying to say? But yeah, that's about it.
All
What
right.
I've been playing and watching. No updates on my PlayStation. I haven't turned it on yet. Ice T pulled up to my cousin like, nigga, you thought. I'll never forget when someone said the N word with the hard R on SVU, and I was just like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to
Yeah.
take in. To think that Dick Wolf put that on NBC at one point in the 90s or early 2000s, and I was just like, he just let some white man say the hard R on syndicated television. But let's get into some newsy time.
I was all ready to push it too. I'm glad I
I'm
didn't double
sorry.
click it.
There we go.
Goldberg was on PCP in Law and Order episode. Goldberg was on PCP in a Law and Order episode.
Goldberg?
Bill Goldberg, he's a wrestler. He did a cameo.
Now I'm going to look it up later.
Big bald white guy, yeah.
I can only imagine how many big bald white guys have been on SVU in the 23 seasons it's been on.
True.
But let's start with some. Aha, I knew it. Like, I knew it. Rotten Tomatoes. I knew there was nothing genuine about them. I knew there was nothing genuine about that shit. Because Rotten Tomatoes is under fire after a PR firm's scheme to pay critics for positive reviews has been uncovered. And this comes from Alex Stedman on IGN. Is that a girl? I think so. Nope. Sorry. Not my job trying to call me today. It's my day off. A PR firm paid critics to goose reviews of 2018 Daisy Ridley drama Ophelia. And I'm sure it's not the only one. But anywho, while film and TV review aggregator, I never know how to say that word, Rotten Tomatoes has come. Oh, thank you, grammar mommy. Has come under scrutiny by filmmakers like Martin Scorsese before. A new report doubles down on why consumers may want to think twice before taking a recommendation from their website. I've only been saying this for the better part of a decade. I don't listen to anything that comes on that fucking site. An in-depth report published earlier today. No, yesterday. I'm sorry. Yesterday, Vulture uncovered a scheme from a PR firm called Bunker 15 to goose reviews for 2018 Daisy Ridley drama Ophelia. It's a movie I didn't see, so whatever.
Yeah, me neither. And it's kind of like, I feel like that's a weird one to be like, let's boost the reviews for this movie. Like,
because they knew it wasn't going to be good or interesting. And that's probably why I don't know what this movie is. After initial reviews came in, resulting in a disappointing 46% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, a movie is deemed rotten if falling short of a 60% rating, in case you didn't know. Vulture reports that Bunker 15 started paying lower-level critics on the website to post positive reviews for $50 a pop, essentially trying to manipulate the system. The firm also lobbied one critic to change their negative review to positive. As it turns out, the scheme worked and the money followed. Ophelia jumped up to a 62% rating, scoring that coveted fresh label, and the next month, IFC Films announced it acquired the film for distribution. I'm sucking off a critic for my future films. Fuck what y'all talking about.
That is a quote from Taekwon. If you're listening, that is not something that Mars just said.
That's not in the article. That's not for me either. Understandably, many reacted to the report with a mixture of disbelief and sadness over how this could happen. Disbelief and sadness? Are y'all fucking for real? Be fucking for real.
I never pay attention to critic scores anyway, because a lot of the times, especially on movies that I like, when I read the negative reviews and what critics say, I'm not looking for critically reviewed, critically praised movies. That's not the kind of movies I fucking enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Taekwon said my mouth is a 6, or my movie is a 6, but my mouth is a 10. Yeah.
But
you know, I don't care about critic scores. I generally try and gauge it more so off the audience score than the critic score, because I don't care what critics. I'm not looking for a movie that's some fucking fancy art house film that's going to get 100% from critics because, you know, it deconstructed society in a way that blah 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 blah. I don't give a fuck about that.
Unless you're watching not my kind of shit. Film.
Even then, like I preferred X to Pearl. Pearl gets a lot of love. I liked X better. You know why? Because it shot a fucking porno and a slasher, and it was fantastic. Did not give a fuck about Mia Goth's acting or her performance or any of that extra shit that Pearl gets all the love for. They shot a porno in a slasher movie, and that's all you needed to sell me on it, because I'm a very basic, simple person.
True that. But yeah, I don't really go off of the critic reviews, mainly because a lot of the time, like, you know, the big hitting critic, the movies that you want critic reviews for, like the ones that are going for, like, you know, Oscar nods and Oscar nominations. But even then, a lot of the things that get nominated versus what gets snubbed, and then for all that shit, like, they don't make sense anyway, or I don't relatively agree with them. You know, all the times where like all these critic reviews on a lot of like comic book films, and it's just like, I don't care what you think of a comic book movie, Mr. I went to Harvard for literacy and whatever else, writing for the New York fucking Times. I don't care what you think. You're obviously not a comic book nerd, so you don't care about the relevance to like comic book and that kind of fun and entertainment, as opposed to you thinking how closed-minded, or, you know, there was so much going on, or it seems chaotic, whatever else. This is not directed at anyone specifically. It's just kind of like me just putting up a lot of hoity-toity names. But yeah, I don't care. And it's like, to quote Doja Cat, bitch, I said what I said. Rotten Tomatoes has never been it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I kind of saw this. It's about time someone pushed Rotten Tomatoes off their fucking pedestal. Shits on critics all you want, but Tyler Perry deserves all those up. Look, but the man got his own fucking studio, so I mean, like, he's doing something.
True.
But yeah, let's move on to our next article or our next story, which is my favorite part: Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty news. Rick and Morty season 7 episode release schedule has been announced, which is great because I like to know when it's coming out, because like I feel like last season I feel like I got caught off guard whenever they would do like a bye week or so, and I'd be like, why didn't I know? 4K, why didn't you tell me? But now we have like a little breakdown. So this comes from comicbook.com by Nick Valdez. Rick and
Love
Morty
him.
will make, right? He be giving us the good stories. Him, and there's a couple others on there who have fake sounding names, but you know, they be getting us the good stories. Rick and Morty will be making its return to Adult Swim this October with the highly anticipated season 7 of the animated series. And Rick and Morty season 7 has shared the details for its episode release schedule ahead of its premiere. The season has gone through a number of changes since the end of 6th season, and one of the changes is the fact that the new season is planning to air on a weekly basis without any planned breaks or hiatuses to separate them, which means that the release schedule has been revealed. We will see the titular duo dealing with more Rick Prime and all sorts of new challenges following the events of season 6. And that's just a few of the many reasons fans are looking ahead to the new episodes this fall. It has been steadily revealing more and more of its production information as a result of the new season's imminent premiere, and that includes its release schedule. Let me get to it. So, starting October, I keep wanting to say episode, but it's October. October 15th is How Poopy Got His Poop Back. And the description says, bro, come out with us. You're being so boring, dude. The 22nd will bring us the Jarek Trap. Gotta be mindful, bro. Big brain stuff here. The 29th will bring us Air Force Wong. Gotta be, which is Virginia is for lovers, bro. November 5th will be That's Amorte, spelled Amorte. Bro, that's some good spaghetti. November 12th will be Unmort Rickin'. Rick and Morty wilding out, bro. They getting up to stuff. I love that, bro. It's like, November 19th, Rick Fending Your Mort. Got to keep those receipts, dog. Oh, they took out, bro. November 26th, Wet Quat A Mortician Summer. I'm not even going to bother trying to spell those. High school, bro. Morty and Summer hang out in this one. Okay, we get a Morty and Summer centric episode. December 3rd, Rise of the NEWSYYYYTIMEEEE, the movie. Are we getting a longer episode? It sounds like we're getting a longer episode. Action, adventure. It's a whole movie, bro. Oh, we're getting a movie. December 10th, Mort, Ragnarok, Heavens for Real, bro, I saw it, bro, I swear. And December 17th, which I assume will be our finale, Fear No Mort. Only thing to fear is fear itself, bro. So
why does it sound like they got a fucking frat to write the synopsises?
well, I feel like there's always, bro, like something like of those of that kind of vernacular in the descriptions.
Really?
I think so.
Maybe it's just the way you're reading it, like a frat boy.
Maybe.
It could be it.
Could be it. But yeah, so we'll have a solid 3 months straight of Rick and Morty.
That sounds fucking fantastic. And I am very curious as to the runtime of that movie episode.
Right? And that's episode. I just touched my computer screen like it was a touch screen. Jesus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's episode 8. So that'll be a great time. beginning of December. But let's move along because we actually have a shorter show for y'all today. Because
I got work and shit.
And back to school is been kicking me in the ass all week. But let's get through some trailers, and then we'll let y'all enjoy your Thursday. The first one I have is called Hollow Body.
Oh.
Where did it go? There we go. I was like, where did my window?
Well, I was gonna say Hollow Man's an invisible movie, like an Invisible Man movie. So maybe Hollow Body just like went invisible and now you can't see it.
So it's actually, this is for a game. So this is, take a look at the latest trailer for the third-person psychological horror game, Hollow Body, a dystopian tech noir survival horror short story that explores themes of identity, perception, and consequences of one's choices. It will be launching soon on PC. Okay, so this won't be something I'll be able to play on my PlayStation. Awesome. I will unmute this.
By Rotten Tomatoes critic.
Right? I will unmute after this ad is done because it wouldn't let me skip it.
Get your shit together, YouTube.
YouTube really, really doubts my stronghold on not spending more money on another subscription.
Quite some time now. This Halloween.
That's creepy.
Right?
It seems you have quite the story to tell.
I gotta walk backwards and shoot.
Kind of looks like PlayStation
Silent
2 Resident Evil.
No.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, thank you, Silent Hill.
Well, I do hope you found what you were seeking.
Wow.
It would be such a shame to have lost it all for
Oh my God.
nothing.
I was not prepared for that. But I couldn't be alone in seeing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think that comment was more terrifying than the game itself.
Why is it Black Summer? They can't swim in the pool. I don't know. But to stay on the trend of scary, spooky stuff, because it's creepy,
Spooky Thursdays
with Matt and Mara, I have another trailer. I'm low-key kind of interested to see this play out because it's Patrick Dempsey in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a trailer for, it's called, well, you found this trailer for Thanksgiving. I had saw it was coming out, but I didn't get to add it to the list.
And it's from Eli Roth. So if you're a fan of like Hostel or Green Inferno.
What else is he? There's so many. He did another one that I watched that had the girl or his ex, I think his now ex-wife, from Green Inferno. I think she was also in it, where like these people were in Peru and like a big earthquake hit. Crazy. But yeah, this is called Thanksgiving. So gobble gobble.
Thanksgiving is a time
That's
for appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a time to remember our many blessings.
We need more Thanksgiving horror movies anyway.
With the ones that we love the most.
We need more Thanksgiving horror movies anyway.
And it's time for all
Thanksgiving really don't get like enough acknowledgement.
There we go.
I know that shit hurt.
Let's see.
Oh my God, it's Louis Litt.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching that. I also love the fact that, you know, he dressed up like a pilgrim to do pilgrim shit. murder people.
Well, I mean, it only makes sense because didn't in Black Christmas, didn't they dress up like Santa? Didn't he dress up as Santa or something?
Well, at one point in Black Christmas, I think the remake they did, and then like you got Silent Night, Deadly Night, where they dress up like Santa. So yeah, a lot of those horror Christmas movies, they dress up like Santa. Bill Goldberg, who we were talking about earlier, is Santa in Santa's Sleigh, which is a horror movie starring him.
Okay.
Where Santa's basically the son of Satan who had to be nice for like 1,000 years, and then 1,000 years is up, and now he's come back to kill people. And yeah, it's an insane movie, but it's fun.
I can imagine. All right, I have one more trailer.
One more.
And I think it will be a goodie to end on because I'm excited for this to come back. And it's Gen V. Official Red Band trailer. Or the newest trailer. Not really.
I can't hear it for some reason.
Let me assure
there we
you. I know there must be many thoughts going through your mind right now. Is this the right place for me? Do I belong here? But let me assure you that we see something in you. Something you may not even see yourself, even if you do have X-ray vision.
Congratulations and welcome to Godolphin University.
You know when golden white flames on his clothes burn off? It's like a big fiery sea cucumber.
Golden Boy, Jordan, Andre, they're going all the way. They could save thousands of people.
I was coming up with your superhero name on here. Bloody Marie.
That's terrible.
Okay, Coagula.
Even worse.
I'm not going back to the fucking woods! There's some weird shit going on. Who else have you told? Nobody. Don't say another word about this.
Damn. There's always got to be a bad black guy.
There are evil.
I just don't like the way he pulled him so close and was whispering in his ear like that.
Bigger than us,
right?
We need to make this right. This is your shot at real power.
Remember, no tiny action hero shit.
Get it, got it, good.
Sweet Jesus.
Digging for the truth is a rush.
This is just a tiny bit fucked, isn't it?
Don't answer that. It's fucking rhetorical.
It's just a matter of time before they find out about everything else we're doing.
If the woods is exposed, we all have a big, potentially fatal problem.
This bitch, every time.
It's like soap.
You're fucked up. I'm fucked up. The one thing that is really apparent now is that we are all fucked up.
It's like soap.
Just swimming around in a pool of blood in that dude's ear.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. End of the month. Can't wait.
Hell yeah. No, that looks great. It'll be nice to mix it up a little bit from everything that we get with the boys and see some new faces, but in the same world, and then all the same dirty, bloody, fucked up, gory.
Realizing how fucked up. What is that company called again? You know what I'm talking about? The agency where that manages the 7. But you know what I'm talking about? The corporate people.
Yep.
The whole shit is just evil, and now it's just the new generation realizing, oh, it's evil.
I feel like it starts with a V.
Is it Vector? No. Bye. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm looking it up now.
Thank you.
If I can type.
What is
Vought International. Yeah, it does start.
What is it? I was like, it's something that's a name, but yeah, just realizing how bad it is. But we got to keep the show short today, though, guys. So that'll be it.
It's on my phone. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go make money so I can continue buying my daughter shit. Or you could tell Travis to pay me, and then I could just do this all the time. Let Travis know.
We'll eventually get there.
Yeah.
I would love to just do this all the time, not go back to
Right?
work. Like we would do
Stream
shows
24/7.
all the time, right? We would just have lives like 3 times a day, probably. Get your morning show, or you get your afternoon show, and then your end of the day show. It'd be all different kinds of things, but one day. But you guys know you can always interact with us at Instagram, all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Threads if we're still there. Why are you breaking shit?
I don't know. Threads, TikTok, Instagram. It's Creation World.
All of them. And then you can also find us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Creatia World, where you can get other updates and such. You can also watch us live there. I really do fail to say that a lot in the beginning, but you can watch us live there if you feel like you want to sit on Facebook for 40 minutes to an hour. Not many do. My RAM can't really handle it because Facebook's site, for whatever reason, is crazy. But while you're there, you can just go even further into Facebook and go to facebook.com/group/themdragons if you are a fan of House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, just dragons in general, anything of that lore, whatever. You can talk all that stuff with us there. And then if you are also a fan of our wrestling show, Smacking It Raw, which is, hosted by this guy over here.
Some person.
The Warden. Huh?
Hosted by some person.
Right, hosted by some person with some other cool people. You can also interact with them because they have a group. That's facebook.com/group/smacking-it-raw, smacking with no G. But where can they catch you at, Matt?
You guys can follow me on X and only X at either Matt Ritter or at Getting Off. Matt Ritter is for your wrestling content, and Getting Off is for your horror content. You can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Smacking It Raw. And
you can always find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Maradashark, MARADASHARK. But we'll catch y'all tomorrow for the full time, hopefully. But until then, see you around.
Peace.